to see what's happening. I can tell you when you have an event that had no people in March and has 8,000 people in March, that works pretty good. I can I don't know. I mean, and that may not be good enough for you to get what you need from your stakeholders. I can tell you that we do a taste event and 1,200 people show up, and we do a survey, and we find out that $500,000 was dropped in our community over 4 days. We know that works. Stats I'm a little less familiar with, and when you do an event called Countylicious, and it sells 8,000 meals and 1,000 room nights, you know it works. We, in Prince Edward County, in 1999, had a $25 million tourism industry, 230,000 people visiting. They changed the stats, so I'm giving you an estimate in a ballpark. In 2010, that number was about $100 million, 25 million to 100 million, 10 years, 400%. I like that. I like 400% growth. It's a little bit higher than inflation, which helps. It helps develop the economy. 233,000 visitors to 600,000 visitors. And if you slice through all that math, where they used to come to our community and spend $1, now they spend $2. Higher yield. Did the Waring House build more rooms like 32 2 years ago? Yes. Did Huff Estates build a 21-room high-end inn and artist gallery? Yes. Is Sandbank Summer Villages building a $50 million, 231 cottage resort with swimming pool and basketball courts and family amenities? Yes. So it all feeds. You build. You can't have investment without demand. So what we did is we focused on, let's build the demand for tourism, build product, promotional marketing, event product. And guess what happens? The private sector says, oh, there's something going on here. And I know because I live here already, or I find out about it, and or that EDO's got a database that says tourism's quadrupled, and I got to get me some of that. So then there's all sorts of tools for that. Got to know where your visitors are coming from. We know, roughly. That's where we spend our money, and that's who we're trying to attract. That Golden Triangle, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. You're definitely Toronto and sort of Southern Ontario, for sure. And I guess what I'm saying is if you have good product development, good marketing, the investment happens. It's not organic, but it's organic. It didn't just happen, but you facilitate the organic side of things. Well, I'm a marketer, so I'm going to say nothing succeeds like excess. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Get your metaphorical drum and tuba and march down the main street and have a parade. Let your counselors know. Let your business people know. Let your politicians know. Let your funders know that you're good. Let them know that when you do something, you do it well, and you get results, and it works. Because all I can tell you is I've hopped so deep into bed with grantors, and they want to give me money because I make them look good, because we do good work. It's so simple. So I'm not sure if you want to quote me on that magic formula about hopping into bed with province. I'm not sure you want that image in your mind, but let's just use that as a metaphorical thing. Partner, collaborate, do good work, let people know, and celebrate, and don't be shy. Really, don't be shy. There's no prize for shyness. There really isn't. And we've won so many awards, it's almost embarrassing, and it's wonderful. But I think what is reflective of us is that we do good work. Sometimes we buy extra awards and give them to our funders and say, thank you. You made us look good. Nobody gives them awards. Give them awards. Invite them down. I don't know, take them out for lunch. Whatever. Celebrate. Okay? Include everybody. When you come back to your community, have a media day. We want awards. We didn't want awards because we're good at writing awards. We want awards because it worked. We had more visitors. There was a new fabulous product that was built. Top 100 festival. We'll bring all the people in the festival. Get the newspaper. Write the press release. The media will write word for word what you give them. Or if not even better, they'll come and they'll take pictures and they'll write their own story. Don't be shy. Share it. Make everybody a winner. we've stumbled a few times, not on purpose, left a few people out, and man, that just creates so much damage and so much bad will. So figure out how to make everybody part of the team, and you're going to forget people that you never thought you should have invited anyway, and they'll let you know, and you'll learn next time. Just share it. Use the press, stats, data. You already own your own media right now if you're using Facebook and Twitter and blogs. And if you aren't, it's a couple grand. Figure it out. Figure out how to staff it, whether it's paid or volunteer. Make it happen. You can already do a whole lot of that. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think I'm more or less on the 45 minutes, which is great. And happy to answer any questions. I just shared with you my magic formula. It only took me 10 years to learn. I don't believe it's unique to Prince Edward County. I believe it's a process. I believe it's a series of steps and stages. And I believe that anybody can take their version of what I've shared with you. And I'm sure you already do a lot of those things. Pull it together. Pull your team together. Decide. Figure out what this RTO means and how you're going to be a big player at that table and not left behind. And make it happen. Good luck. And thank you very much for having me here today. I really appreciate it.